Hi there, I'm Milan, just a regular person who's witnessed the tech revolution up close for decades. I started my journey in software engineering over 25 years ago, and today I want to share with you my personal perspective on what the next 5 years might hold for all of us. I've seen AI evolve from a mere concept to a powerhouse behind some of the most innovative digital creations, whether it's art, music, or software code. Right now, AI mostly exists in the digital realm, transforming the way we work and create without ever really leaving the screen. But what happens when this digital magic starts stepping into our everyday physical world? I remember the excitement of writing code as a human-driven process. Now imagine robots taking on tasks that we've traditionally done with our own hands. Over the next 5 years, I believe we'll see a surge in robotics that not only replicates human work in factories, but also begins handling tasks in our daily lives. This isn't about replacing every human touch, but rather about how machines might soon perform the mechanical tasks that we've always taken for granted. There's a term I've heard time and again, the singularity. In basic terms, it's the point at which AI becomes so advanced that it starts improving itself, potentially outpacing our own intelligence. This isn't some distant sci-fi fantasy. It's a possibility that's inching closer every day. The real question for me isn't if it will happen, but when, and what that means for our society. I've dedicated over 25 years to software engineering. Back in the day, coding was an entirely human endeavor, each line of code a testament to creativity and problem solving. But now AI is making those processes faster and more efficient. While this can lead to incredible innovation, it also means fewer jobs for people like me. I've seen colleagues become anxious about their futures, and honestly, that fear resonates with me. It's unsettling to think that the very skills I spent my life perfecting might soon be rendered less valuable. What worries me even more is our economic system. Capitalism has thrived on growth and profit for centuries, but it wasn't designed for this kind of rapid change. As AI and robotics become more efficient, companies are quick to replace human labor with machines. Concepts like universal basic income, UBI, have been floated as potential solutions, but in our current system, driven by short-term gains and shareholder demands, they seem like a band-aid on a much larger wound. This isn't a problem confined to tech giants in the USA. I see it happening all over the world. Nations that once relied on outsourcing are now facing their own challenges, as companies find it easier to prompt AI rather than hire overseas talent. This shift isn't gradual, it's accelerating, and it's reshaping the global labor market in ways we're only beginning to understand. Beyond the numbers and the technology, there's a human story here. As machines take over more tasks, there's a real risk that many people will feel left behind, losing not just a job, but a sense of purpose and identity. I worry about the growing divide between those who reap the benefits of technological progress and the rest of us who might struggle to keep up. This isn't just an economic issue. It's a social one that could lead to significant unrest if we don't start addressing it now. Despite all these challenges, I try to hold on to hope. I believe that this period of rapid change is also an opportunity for us to rethink our priorities. It's a chance to redesign our systems so that technology benefits everyone, not just a select few. As we stand on the brink of these monumental changes, I see an opportunity for us to focus on what makes us truly human, our creativity, empathy, and the ability to adapt. I'm sharing my thoughts today not to spread fear, but to start a conversation. How do we create a future where technological progress is matched by social and economic reforms? How can we ensure that as machines become more efficient, we don't lose the human spirit that defines us? I believe that by having these conversations now, we can influence policies and build systems that prioritize people over profit. The next 5 years could very well be a turning point, a period of dramatic change that will redefine our lives in ways we can barely predict. As someone who's been part of this technological journey, I feel a mix of excitement and genuine concern. Excitement for the breakthroughs on the horizon, and fear for the challenges that come with such rapid transformation. I want to thank you for listening to my perspective. These are thoughts from someone who's lived through the evolution of technology and now sees a future that's as promising as it is uncertain. I invite you to share your own thoughts and concerns in the comments. What do you think the next 5 years will bring? How can we, as everyday people, ensure that this future is one where everyone benefits? Let's keep this conversation going. Stay curious, stay engaged, and together, maybe we can help shape a future that honors both our technological advances and our human spirit.